Hiya, this is Linking Yellow, and this is day 3 of the Rube Goldberg machine do-it-yourself Let's Create. Now, on day 1 I created the wrecking ball and the... Well, I got started on the paint gun, and on day 2 I finished creating the paint gun, pretty much just debugged it. And day 3, today, I am finally getting started on the actual chamber. I am pretty excited for this. So, let's get into creating. I might want to get Bmod or B2. I'll try doing it without Bmod. I don't think I'll need it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with everything blank since the paint gun is going to offer a portal gel. I'll let the players place that wherever they need to. Let's put this in a more reasonable shape. Let's mess that up. Alright. Get these in the middle. Let's extend this wall and make it a little bit more neat. Okay. So right now I'm just looking around to see what I can do. I really liked the idea with the original map that this challenge was based on, of putting an extrusion funnel and having a cube have to pass through a large quantity of these laser bridges. So I'm going to start off by getting that set up. Let's get that out of there. Alright, that looks good. New, let's get a receiver. Alright, and let's dropper disabled. I want to see if this blocks it. So let's put that at the top. Yeah. And let's have this do something. So drop a cube when this is enabled. Alright, auto first drop cube, new auto respawn cube, yeah. Alright, so let's give this a test. Alright. Mouse yep, yeah, this is... That does hit it, but just barely. I don't know, I kind of want to make it a little more obvious. I'm going to move this over a bit. Move that over. See if that still works. And does this block it? No. Okay, so I want to move it over just a little bit. Alright, I think tab... Okay, tab does it. Quicker way. Huh. Okay, what if I move this and this over to the side? Alright, let's try that. Alright. And, okay, that does it. You know, I think that what I had the first time actually didn't work. Oh, it may have worked, but I think I may have misunderstood something. Well, at least this works, and let's get started on looking for what other type of stuff we can add to this. Exit editor. Now, I want an area for... Yeah, I want a main room, like, which right here will work, for... Let's see, for having the... Yeah, for having the paint guns. And for anywhere that I don't want a place to be actually portable, I think I'll use lights. And let's get a button here. Alright, this doesn't need to be there. But if I connect this to this, now the start enabled. Alright, that's a good start right there. So let's take a look what else I can do. Let's get a room in here, see what works. Now I was thinking of like putting lights all through there, but that would be kind of a waste of time. Because somebody could just like jump up or portal up around here, just fall in, which could be part of the test, but it's not very good. So I want to put ways for each of these to be disabled. And just put a few in here. So yeah, control click is copy apparently. I may not need this many. Alright, when this button is pressed, activate that and open the door. Okay, and how would I be able to stop? Alright, so I'm gonna take a bit of time to fiddle around, and I'll show you what I come up with, because sure, just me looking at this and trying to think of ideas is probably not all that fun. So I'll get back. But before I actually do get started on trying to figure anything out, I think I'm gonna save this as do-it-yourself Rube Goldberg. I know it's the E. Alright, this is really just a temporary file. I don't really need a description. Alright. So, yeah, let's just start off with maybe something like this, and maybe have it roll down some stairs. That's very Rube Goldberg-like, isn't it? Alright, and let's see, get some stairs. I'll come down to here, where, aha. Let's actually extend this one further and put some grating. Extend this a bit further. Put some grating in the way. Right. So what I want to do here is keep the player from being able to portal over. So my idea here is we can make something where the ball will run down and it will fall into a pot of, not lava, was it water? Evil water? Toxic water. Yeah, toxic water. And okay, you can also put that back and get some glass on that side too. And I'm thinking if I can get it so that if the ball is painted, then it'll bounce right off there and actually land somewhere that the player can actually hit or be able to grab. Let's stretch this out a bit more and add some lighting. Alright. Stretch that there. Place it there. Copy each one. Third and fourth. I want to do this for the whole ceiling, and yeah, because these are only 2 entities a piece, so that's not going to get in the way of anything, hopefully. I don't think it would. Alright, 3 and fourth one. I want to cover this whole thing. I'll go ahead and do that off screen. Alright, so finished putting the lights all over the room. I tested it out. It doesn't look too bad. Well, I didn't test it out with all of the lights, but I put on a lot of lights and tested it out. I might want to test it out again. But the ball actually already does bounce back pretty fast. So what I'm actually thinking is, if I can look onto the other side of here, yeah, right there. Now, if I can maybe mark it out with some lights. And above, and no, and below. There we go. Maybe I can have it so that the player has to spray that area and use a incursion funnel that'll be in some other room. This is just here for testing purposes. And let's see. Start reversed. And let's see how that goes. See if the room looks too bright or if this lines up. Yeah. Alright, so there's a lot of noise. I'm guessing they're coming from all these light bridges. Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at the room, which is really bright. That's it. Yeah, I'm hoping the player won't actually be spending much time in here. Alright, so the player could get lucky with putting bounce gel on that, but let's see if this all lines up. Yeah, it does. Alright, and I'll find something to do with this. Alright. So, one sec. I've got the same hotkey for starting back up the video and auto-playing this. Alright, so I've got an idea. Here, I'm thinking maybe I can even keep that there. Let me turn this off. And now let's get a button down here. So when the button is pressed, that is on. Change active state. Let's have it. Should it be already on, or no? Have it start enabled and have this turn it off. Alright, so then you can use this to get the ball, and then we could find some way to get the ball into there, just to get that rolling as part of the Rube Goldberg chamber. I don't want that there. Let's get out some platforms. I don't want them that high. Wrong way. Oh boy. Alright, let me see if I can fix that. Alright. So I pressed minus instead of plus. They are right next to each other. I like things rolling on stairs, in case you hadn't guessed. Right, the third one. There we go. I don't like the idea of it being right there. Alright, so let's have this fall down there, and so that it always works, we use a excursion funnel, which somehow got placed over there, and put a button on the other side. Ooh. Let's have this specifically need to be the sphere. Alright, so then the sphere will deactivate that. Start enabled. Alright, and I'll start brainstorming for whatever we need for part 3. So far, this looks pretty good. On second thought, I'm thinking this actually might not work this way, because we've got this as an incursion funnel, yet I was thinking of it as an excursion funnel right there. So I still want it to be an I still want it to be an incursion funnel. But how would I get... Ooh, I could use a grate. There we go. Yep, so get the right angle. Feel like there's probably a better grate than switching. Grating. There we go. Is there an actual grating here? I thought there was. Oops. Alright. Well, now on to brainstorming my next idea. I'm thinking I might want to create one idea for each type of gel. And I've got an idea, but this will actually become the one for the second. So you connect to there. And start that as enabled. Cancel that connection, remove connection. There we go. And I'm thinking maybe have this. Yeah, have this. Get that started, or get that disabled. I'm thinking that because I'm thinking, what if... Okay, first of all, let's get an excursion funnel right there. Right there. And then I can have the wrecking ball. Right, that disables that, that'll start that. Alright, then we can have the wrecking ball. Okay, let's get a cube up here. Wrecking ball can hit that, and if the orange gel is on here, it should hit straight forward into that. So let's get a little bit of a ceiling over here for some room for the wrecking ball. Wrong direction. How's that look? Just wrong direction again. And subtract. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe that part should be a bit lower. Do I want that to fall down like that? No, actually I don't think I want that there. put this somewhere else. So yeah, like right there. Alright, and then somebody could just put a cube right there. So let's make this number 3. Okay, and okay, so when this laser is disturbed, let's back this out a little bit. Yeah, back that out a bit. When this laser is disturbed, which I want to get it so that it's disturbed specifically by the wrecking ball that I am going to be putting in here later. Then yeah, then this connects to this. No, this connects to that. There's this. So you remove the connection of the light bridge and connect to this. And this, remove the connection to the light bridge. That's not the connection. Move the connection to the light bridge and connect to that. Alright, and start enabled. Okay, and then let's see. When that's also broken, I want to I'm going to activate a fizzler for right there. So let's put a plus there. Let's see if a fizzler will fit there. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Ooh, yes, yes. Okay, so no, wrong one. Alright, so this connects to this fizzler. See, start disabled. Alright, so while this is swinging up here, this right here, or while the wrecking ball is swinging and it interrupts this line, trips this wire, this will turn on, which will zap any cubes that are there, and then we can get, if we can get the, let me move this over a bit, if we can get the, let's see, if we can get the what's it called, the wrecking ball to get the cube to slide over there using orange gel that would be along there, and slide right into this excursion funnel right onto the button, yeah. Alright, but the only problem with this is we could easily end up with a problem of, say somebody could put it at the top, put the cube in at the top, and then quickly run over and press the button. I don't want that to happen, so let me copy this a few more times. Connect to this. This disabled. Start enabled. No, start disabled. Will that make it enough? If I can start the wrecking ball from high enough, yeah, I think that'll be good. And yeah, let's also have this turn off this excursion funnel so it'll fall down quicker. Okay, start enabled, so this will turn it off. Let's see, connect to that. What type of connection is that? Well, let me test it out. Well, can't really test it out. Can't test the whole thing out. Could test that part out, but it would be just easier just to grab this, remove connections, tractor beam, then connection back, and change to active state. Started active, start enabled. Alright, so I've got one of these left, and I want it to utilize the reflection gel. Alright. Oops. I was trying to get a clever way to be unobtrusive, but that didn't work out. I'm going to leave it like that just to make it awkward. Alright, so thinking when that's triggered, I'm also thinking let's get a angled panel right here. Is that right in the way? Yeah, that's right in the way. I want it to be at 45 degrees. Let's see, angle 45. It's already at 45, good. And I want it to be start not deployed. And when this is hit, I want it to deploy. And so my thought is, if the player can put the reflection gel onto that, then when that's activated, when the ball rolls down here and gets hit into that, this will flip down, and if the reflection gel is on, it'll go straight down, and straight down is right there where I want to put another receiver, which will connect to the final part. Start enabled. So this is looking pretty good, just about almost finished for this part. And I'll probably have to come back to this, but let's see. Save. And time to export. I don't usually export. Well, I do sometimes, but I'm doing it now because I don't really have much time left before this challenge is due. Let's see. So, Puzzle Maker, export, and then do it yourself, Rube Goldberg. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, and now back to Hammer. After some looking around at this before actually getting into Hammer, I noticed that I still have this in its early testing position. So let's find something to do with that, because that's a little pointless the way it is. Alright, so So I'll be looking around, and when I think of something, I'll start recording again. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is delete that, this, connect that to that, and then I'm going to have this, when this is activated, or when this is deactivated, I should say, I'm going to have that start the process of the wrecking ball. And space these a bit more evenly, and then yeah, that looks good. Didn't move that one. Alright, and then for each of these I want to change the connections to signalage. Connection visibility, signalage, and connection visibility, signalage. This way there aren't so many lines all over the place, and this does more than one Oh, I connected that wrong. Alright. Remove connection. Light bridge. I meant to do that one. Much better. Alright. So, now, Puzzle Maker, export. Alright, and I'll see you in Hammer. Alright, so I had already gotten started on this. I was recording, but then my recording software decided to just stop all of a sudden. So, it's not very reliable. Alright, so what I've done is I added this up here, this cube dropper, so that the cube that was starting off here, now with this button here, we can reset it. And I did that in the actual editor. And I have copied and pasted from this place right here the wrecking ball and everything that is part of it. And I was just in the middle of reorganizing some stuff, the positions of everything, when it crashed on me. So I was just trying to center that. It looks centered. Is this connecting to the wall? Yep, yes it is. I want to put it actually a little closer to the wall. Right in between. Alright. And this needs to rotate. Well, this and the two keyframes. Can't forget those. Well, I could, but that would completely mess everything up. Alright. Change that by 90. Okay, where's everything? Alright. I just need to put it in a appropriate place. I probably should have put a few more cubes in. I need one for this. No, it's just I just need one more cube, and I can add a cube dropper myself. Can actually just copy that. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, I can copy this cube dropper, but I'll take care of that a bit later. So let's put this up here. Put it up a bit. Well, I'll definitely want it to be able to reach up there. Let me move this closer to the edge there. Alright. Move this over to the edge. A little bit further. Is there something missing? Oh. Just taking a few seconds to update. Alright. Grab these. Pull this back a bit. And needs to go up a bit. Back a bit. Okay, I want it to go through this right here, so let's pull it up a bit. Let's see how this swings. Alright, so I'll just add a button here for testing purposes, I'm gonna select this button, prop button, and see, for outputs it doesn't really need a name, it's just for testing. And I'm going to be turning this off. Let's see, add on button pressed, rope socket 3, turn off, and then let's delay before reset 3. Okay, and I was thinking of using that for something, but I probably won't, because this is just for testing. I don't plan on actually having that used to start it. I actually plan on having this used to start it. Yes, I think so. Yep. And let's just see how that goes. Alright, I will see you in game. So, testing it now. Let's take a look around. Why did that turn off? Okay, so this needs to start off. Alright. Let's take a look up here. I know this isn't what I was testing. It's just getting a look. Making sure it is fine. And let's see how this does. Haha! Well, that's interesting. Don't want it doing that. So maybe I could like put something in the way to block that from happening. Also got some clipping right there, which isn't very good. Alright, and apparently I don't need to copy that up there, because I already have this here. Which hopefully will set it to deactivated. I'll test that as I test some other things. Let's also bring this down by 1. Or copy it down by 1. Right, and just to keep with the theme, I don't want these white walls in here. So let's copy this texture. Place, and again with here. Replace. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Also, I want to make the string collidable so that we don't get that clipping that we saw earlier. Let's see, rope start, collide with world, yes. And let's do this keyframe as well. Collide with world, yes. Let's do the same thing with this. Collide with world, yes. Alright. And let's see. That did block this, but it didn't come to a very good place here. So just to test it out, try this. Does this leave any holes? Yes, it does. Alright. Copy that up. So no holes in the world. Can a cube fit through that? I believe it can. Let's test it with a cube. Cube. Prop weighted cube. Doesn't need a name since it's just for testing. That should do it. Alright, and I'll see you again. Alright, I'm in. Alright, this starting on, okay, right. Starting on, and that is... starting off, and that is enabling it, so that's what's going on there. Wrecking ball still looks ugly. Alright, let's see how this goes. Doesn't seem to have worked. Let's take a better look at that. Did that not work? Speed sheets. Okay. This is too high. The cube definitely can fit through, but this block right here is stopping it. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I can fix that. If I bring this down just a bit. And maybe if this is like close to the edge. Wrong edge. Alright, and let's see how that works. Alright. Alright, let's see if this works. Kind of bounced back. That was odd. How did that happen? Well, definitely a bit more troubleshooting. Maybe if I were to tilt this block. No, but then that would slide anyway. Well, obviously, I need SV cheats. Oh no. SV cheats 1. This coming straight down. This is not touching. Alright, so that's good. Well, yeah, I'll experiment. Will this work? Oh, maybe. I was kind of expecting it to, but... I wonder if that could actually push it all the way. Alright, I'm going to lay down some sprayers. So I've put in some sprayers. Let me get this all soaked up and put it down. And I'm hoping that with the extra slidageness that this has, it'll be able to go all the way through. Why? I'm gonna have to make this start active, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Which I very well may be. Let's start this. Oh, yes! Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make this, this, and this start inactive, I believe. See how those are from this? Yeah, I want them to just kind of blink on for a bit. Okay. Okay, so I've reset this, and this, the two fizzlers and the tractor beam to all start differently than what they were before, where these two were started enabled or started disabled. I set them to enabled, and I set this to start enabled or start disabled while it was started enabled. And I was able to do that by clicking on the centerpiece for the fizzlers and going to start disabled, clicking yes for each of those, and for this I just went to start enabled and switch it from a 1 to a 0. So, what was I about to do? Oh yes, this right here is the trigger push. I want to put this in a more convenient area and see if we can get it to reset to the exact same position without interrupting any cubes that would be placed here. Let's bring it up to about there-ish. That looks right. And from the top down, let's see. That gets in the way of any cube. Maybe I can use a filter. Alright, so this and filter. Oh. Filter, maybe not activator. Physics? Is there any filter physics? Filter enemy. See, is there any fizz? Maybe it actually gives an example in here. Filter name for filter activator name. Okay. So here's the filter. I didn't want it to be a ball and socket. Let's see. Filter activator name. Name push filter. And the name to filter by, if the filter mode is allow. Okay, filter mode, allow entities that match criteria. Alright, that works. And filter name, because that specifically, hopefully that'll work. And let's have the reset for the outputs. I'll put on button reset, return push, enable. Okay, and copy and paste, return push, disable, where's disable? Disable with a delay of 1. So that should work. Let's test that out. See you in game. Before I do, I was just thinking, to filter the return push wouldn't make any sense. No, I need to filter the wrecking ball. There we go. Okay, now I'll see you in game. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, didn't push up, and I don't think that this cube got pushed anywhere either. Let's put it on that side, make sure that the wrecking ball isn't getting in the way. Yeah. Let's see if it pushes that either. See if maybe I got the wrong half. Huh. Okay. Wrecking Ball was pushing the cube around. Maybe the push is going in the wrong direction. I'll check that. Yeah, it was going in the wrong direction. It was headed that way. Well, it needs to be going that way from the top down. So, yeah, it was left, but it needs to be down from this. Alright, and there's also one other thing that I forgot about, is I also need to turn this ball and socket back on. So, outputs, on button, reset with a delay of 1. See, on button reset. Okay, target entity is the ball and socket. Socket 3, delay of 1. No, delay of 2. It needs to be delay of 2. Nope, delay of 1. Delay of 1. Just kidding. Alright. And turn on. Alright, and let's see if that works. I'll see you in game. Alright, so let's see if this works. And reset. Ooh. Alright. And it didn't push this at all. Alright. And let's see if it does the same thing. Alright, and so yeah, I'm thinking on deactivation. Oh, didn't see that. Because I was above? Yeah, okay. I'm thinking when... See, what's the thing that launches that? Okay. Which, by the way, I need to set this so that it only starts when that is pushed. But when this is deactivated, then this will start swinging. But when it's activated, I'm thinking like if it only gets deactivated for like a second, for like if a player is able to throw it up or something like that, just to keep it from breaking or something like that. I might want to put a delay of 1. I think that would work. Yeah. Alright, so time to get started on getting it to actually work. This is looking really good. Alright, so let's get this to not be started on. Where is it? Cube type 1, disable auto respawn, 0, disable auto drop. Yes, I want to disable the auto drop. So turn that to a 1. Which hopefully will do the trick. I think it will. And switch the inputs from this to that. So outputs, add laser catcher powered on. No, let's start with powered off. Alright, when it's powered off, then this ball and socket will turn off. Turn off. Alright, and when powered on, right, add when on powered, here, then same ball and socket, turn it on with a delay of 1. And should I have a delay though? Because I'm thinking by the time that the push is able to do anything, it'll actually be down here. So, and then also, it is very difficult to throw that high. I've been able to do it a few times, but it's not easy, and I don't think it'll really happen. Unless somebody's like no clipping around, and nobody has a reason to try, I would think. I'm thinking it might save a few problems if I actually had that at 0. Alright, well, we'll see how it works out. Tomorrow I'll be doing a lot of debugging and making sure that everything's fine, stress testing it, and alright, so, and then also I need to turn on the push. Okay, so laser unpowered? Powered. It would be powered. Okay, this one does need the delay of 1. I was thinking of the push. That one does need the delay of 1. Right, and was there anything else? I don't think there was anything else. Right. I think it's about time to start putting in the paint gun. If I run into any problems with the paint gun, I'm just gonna stop because it's getting late and this video is probably getting pretty long. Um, so yeah, I'll grab that now. It is next window over here. Not gonna need those, but these. This is a lot of equipment. All 5 techs. Both of these. Grab all of the background stuff. All the top stuff. I'm gonna need both of these. And let's see, hit all of these. And I also need to check to see if anything's around the player. Also need to get all these logic relays. Right, that one. Got those, and whatever these are, I think these are the... Yeah, okay, those are the spawners for... the entity creators for the portal guns. And I'm also going to need the... what is it called? The paintbrush. Where is it? That is very difficult to find, I'll tell you. Nope, nope, definitely not. Aha, found it. Okay, and control... I'm going to do control X just to make sure everything's gone. Then I control Z. And everything is not gone. Alright. Control Z. Grab the logic case. And grab the 2 buttons. Now that should be everything. Yep, that is everything. Alright, another control Z. Alright. Back to the other window. And just make sure this is still working. Yep. And let's see. Yep, put him in right here, I think. That didn't go as planned. Where is this all? Okay, the buttons are right there. Okay, the only things that need to be in any position are the 2 buttons and the... right here, the invisible block right here. The paintbrush. The 2 buttons need to be in a good strategized position so that they're easy to see and the player can start getting used to them pretty quickly. Let's move that over a little bit. Where is it? Alright. Let's see, I want to rotate this a bit. 90 degrees. That look good? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's move that over a little bit actually. It's a little too close to the wall. Yeah, there we go. And let's grab this. It's right here, and need to move that. Control X. very important piece. And okay, these two things are still here. Now, where's the box? There's the box. I'm not sure whether this needs to go in here. No, not here. Is it here? No. It's around here. I thought. Not sure whether it needs to go inside the random box that's floating somewhere, or if it needs to go into the, is that it? No. If it needs to go actually into the elevator where the player pretty much starts. Okay. Where's that box? It's part of the elevator. Ew. Aha, yes, right here. Alright, Control V. And zoom out, and it is right there. That right on top of the player. What's with that? That's odd. How did that happen? Okay, well, if that's supposed to be the center, then that'll pretty much do the same thing, I'm guessing. So, let's put that actually inside him. Zoom out, zoom in there. Get it just a bit in front of him. Ooh. Alright. That looks good, I think. Sort of. Not really. A bit. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Alright, so let's see if pressing this button will give me paint. Ooh. Yes, it does. Okay, so that worked perfectly. Alright, so now portal gel up there. Portal gel right here. And I'll switch over to portal gun. Oh, I didn't put enough there. Let's get some more portal gun. I definitely want to reset these, or at least the paint gun, so that it's a bit quicker. Make sure that there's enough. Oh yeah, there's definitely enough room up there. So switch back over to the portal gun. This, grab that, and then switch over to paint gun. Switch over to speed gel. All of this. Make sure that this is covered. Ooh. That's cool. That stays. Well, don't need to switch. Oh, yeah, might as well. Get the portals out of there, make sure that nothing goes wrong. It's a pretty cool mechanic. Why are these still running? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's do this the actual way. Huh. And then, if I press this again, it should reset that. Alright, so, oh my goodness, this is actually almost done today. I was expecting to be finishing this tomorrow. Alright, well, I just need to get these to start off, and worst comes to worst, I can just recreate them my own way, which I would end up doing that tomorrow. I definitely plan on doing some stress testing tomorrow, make sure that everything in this whole project is working. And oh my goodness, this is almost finished. All right, let me just test a few other things, make sure that some of this stuff is working. So it's portal gel up there, portal gel up there, and ooh, that's cool. And some more up there. And let's switch back to the portals. Alright, portal right there, portal up there. And, oh, that'll actually, oh, that's cool. It'll actually go straight up there. Get stuck right on that. Which... So... okay, how can I turn that off? No, I can turn it off by putting something in the way there, which I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know the code for putting, or for bringing out the, well, any types of cubes, never mind the reflection cubes. Alright, well, I'm so happy that this is working. This is a pretty good looking level, in my opinion, although I created it so it's probably a biased opinion. But yeah, I think I'll call it done for today, and we'll start working on fixing this type of stuff tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening or morning or whatever time of day it is. Bye-bye.